Hey guys, Slasher Movies 410 back again with another video, and for today's video I'm going to be showing you guys some horror scores. So these are scores that I haven't picked up as of late. These are kind of stuff that I got as the months went by, and as you all know, I decided to take a little bit of a 7-month hiatus. And the reason why is because I don't like horror anymore. I just don't want to make videos. Honestly, when you're overtly passionate about something, sometimes you just need to take a little bit of a breather, and I think that's exactly what I needed. I really just wanted to focus on other hobbies, my full-time job, and just other stuff that I have going on in my life. It is October, so of course I'm in the Halloween spirit, and I really wanted to make some videos and get back to it. And as you can see, I got a lot of stuff here, and I can't wait to show you. Also, another thing is, there weren't many horror movies that were coming out that were necessarily drawing my eye. For example, I know this isn't really horror, but Joker, for example, man, that really put an effect on my mind, and not in a good way. I was baffled at the decision making of that movie, and I can't believe that that movie even got approved. I went to go see that. I wanted to walk immediately out of the theater, and you know, Hollywood's just so out of ideas. It's ridiculous. I know they're working on Terrifier 3, which I am optimistic to go see it, especially since it has like a high Rotten Tomatoes score for both the critics and the audience. But I wasn't a huge fan of the second one, so I'm kind of iffy about it, but we'll see how that turns out. And then, of course, we have the new Beetlejuice movie, the second one, which is a direct sequel to the first, I believe, which I still have not seen, but I did pick up some Beetlejuice merchandise, which I cannot wait to show and talk about. But yeah, enough rambling on. Let's get right into this video, and I'll show you guys everything. So the first thing that I got here is the new Ghostface Slayer Kit. So it comes with a voice changer, a chromed out Buck 120, plastic of course, got some gloves, and then an ultrawhite. Now honestly, I think this set would be so much better if they didn't make it an ultrawhite mask. I don't know why they decided to not go with the new EU stamped mask, considering that they brought them back. I saw a couple at Walmart and stuff. But yeah, it would have just made the set so much better. I don't know why they keep going with these ultra whites. They don't look too good in my opinion. But, you know, it's not like the worst Ghostface mask, but, you know, I just don't like the way it feels. I don't like the cheap eye mesh and stuff. But, you know, it is what it is. And also, I got some exciting news regarding, like, future videos for Ghostface masks. So I don't necessarily do Ghostface mask reviews, and the reason why is because with Ghostface, their masks aren't very detailed, you know, other than the sculpt. You know, usually they're just a different color or like a different gimmick. So I don't want to spend like 15 to 20 minutes talking about the brief history of it all and also the colors, but you know, I think it would make more sense to just do Ghostface reviews in the form of YouTube shorts. That way it could only be like 1 minute long, and I could pretty much cover everything really fast. And I think it just would be a lot better. So I'm actually going to be doing that. So my first YouTube short review will be of this whole set over here. And I'll even test out the voice changer and do my best Ghostface impression for you guys. I think that would be pretty entertaining. This is the Scream 6 mask. This is the aged mask. I really like this a lot. I actually picked this up last Halloween, I believe. Just never... I think I showed it in a horror room tour video, but I never talked about it too much. I am going to be doing a review on this in the form of a YouTube short as well. It's got some really nice detail. And honestly, I really lucked out because at my Party City, I had a bunch of the copies, or I saw a bunch of copies that looked really similar to one another. But I did try and narrow it down to the best one, and I believe this one is by far the best. Really like the colors on it, the age look that it has, and the fact that it has Easter Unlimited, the stamp underneath the chin. So I'm definitely going to be picking up probably one more of these so I can take the tag off and do a costume test with Scream 6. I think that would be pretty neat. So there's that. And moving on, you guys have probably seen this before, but I haven't really talked about it too much. But this is a Pennywise mask. It came with this costume over here. I actually picked this up last Halloween. I think it was like the day after Halloween, so I think it was like 50% off, I think. So here's the mask. It's made out of vacuum formed plastic, which is very durable. And overall, I actually really like it a lot. I think for a mask that comes with a costume, this thing is great. You know, it would be a lot better if it didn't have the sculpted hair, but, you know, like, what are you going to do? I think the overall look on it is really nice. The cracks in the forehead, the shadows under the eyes, and just the sculpt overall, it looks really nice. I'm definitely going to be hanging on to this thing for sure. It's probably like the best mask that came with a costume I've probably ever seen. That's my opinion though. And also here is the actual costume. So it comes with a shirt, pants, mask, collar, and gloves. Everything that you'll need pretty much, minus the balloon. And this costume is very nice. They could have added some additional weathering to make it look more dirty and aged. But I could probably just do that myself. That's no problem. If I get some black and brown acrylic paint, I could pretty much go crazy on this. Add some like rips and tears. And then I'll probably be set to do a Pennywise costume test. So stay tuned for that when I get around to that. I'm not going to be using this mask though. I'm going to be using my latex mask that I own. If not, I'll probably order a new Trick or Treat Studios Pennywise mask, a latex version. And yeah, I'm pretty much set. But we'll see. So moving on to down here, this is a baseball-inspired jersey that's labeled Chucky. My dad got this for me. It's really nice, actually. Let me flip it to the back. Apologize for my allergies, by the way. So it says it's time to play. It's got an image of Chucky from Child's Play 2. I think that's really cool. I'll probably wear this in future live streams or other types of videos. So there's that. So the next thing that I got over here is a Leatherface figure from Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3, which isn't my favorite Leatherface movie by any means. It's probably one of the worst ones in the series, but not the worst. But yeah, it's also not my favorite look of Leatherface, but this is the only Leatherface figure that I could find that's a cloth figure. I know they do have the part 1 figure, but I really like collecting the cloth line of retro figures. I think they just look so much cooler. But there it is. Pretty much comes with everything. It's got the chainsaw and that's it. So here it is. Flip it to the back. It's got a little biography about the movie and the figure. So yeah, I'm really glad I have this because now I pretty much have the main slashers, except for Jason. I'm still eyeing to get Jason next. So there's the figure, really, really nice. The next mask that I got over here is a Corey Cunningham mask from Halloween Ends. This is by Trick or Treat Studios. I picked this up in person at Spirit Halloween last year. I think this was only $16, which isn't too bad. Honestly, though, as much as I dislike Halloween Ends, I do gotta say they did a good job on the mask design of this. I think it's just really creepy. It definitely has like a retro kind of Halloween feel to it. I could definitely picture this mask sitting on a shelf at like a Walgreens in like, you know, the early 2000s or something like that. And, or like a dollar store. And overall, they did a good job. I really wish in the movie it was made out of real burlap. I think that would have made the mask look more realistic to a certain extent, but honestly, for what they went for, I think they did a pretty good job. That's the only positive I'll probably say about Halloween Ends ever. So there's that mask, and this mask will also be featured in either a Corey Cunningham costume test or Halloween Ends costume test, and I'll feature Corey Cunningham. Maybe one of my friends could play him in the background or something like that, but we'll see. The next mask that I got over here is probably my favorite out of everything that I have here, and that is the new Beetlejuice mask. This one is based off of his look from the first movie, not the new one. But I got this at Spirit Halloween. It was only $30, which is a steal. And in my opinion, they did an incredible job on the face sculpt. I mean, look at that 5 o'clock shadow. You got like the goo on the side of the face. Got some goo coming out of his mouth. And the sculpt really reminds me of Michael Keaton. And obviously that's what they should go for. I mean, I'm not like a huge fan of the latex Beetlejuice mask because in my opinion, it looks nothing like him. But this one is by far one of the best ones that I've seen. It definitely has that, you know, he's got that smirk. It's got really good detail around the eyes. And some wrinkles in the forehead and everything. Also, the wig that it came with is really nice. Let me show you what the inside looks like. So it's like very hard, durable plastic. It's not like that cheap plastic. It's got a foam piece in the inside, and then it's got a little hairnet, and attached to it is this really nice wig. So there it is. Maybe I'll even put together a costume for this character in the future. I think that would be pretty neat. Hopefully if the costume's not too expensive. So there's that. I'm really impressed with this. I'm really glad I got this, especially since I haven't seen the new Beetlejuice movie, which I am going to be going to see soon. That's going to be really exciting. And I heard people are like raving about it, and it's actually pretty good. So that gives me high hopes. And also the critic score and the audience score is pretty high on Rotten Tomatoes, I believe. So that only enhances my excitement more, as I said. The next Beetlejuice item that I have here, it almost looks like a little pop vinyl, but I got this at Five Below, and it could actually glow in the dark, which is cool, as you can see. I'll actually show you guys what it looks like in the dark. So here's what it looks like in the dark. Looks really nice, actually. And for $5, you really can't go wrong. Also, here's the box that it came in. Really like the design of it. And here are the other figures available in the set. So if I focus the camera, there we go. You got Pennywise, Gremlins, and then Beetlejuice, of course. And yeah, this is pretty cool. I might have to get the other ones in the set. We'll see, especially the Pennywise one. But I really like this Beetlejuice. And last but not least, with the Beetlejuice items, it's just this little plushie that I got. I don't really know why I picked this up. I just figured it would be kind of cool to just, you know, have displayed on my couch, you know. And I don't know. This was only like $2, I think. So also my friends picked up this Joker figure for me for my birthday. This is like a classic kind of retro Joker that you would see in the comics. This look is very familiar. I think it's pretty cool. It's not like too posable. I mean, you can pose them, but the articulation is kind of limited, which kind of sucks, so it kind of just stands. But I really like this a lot, for sure. I'll have to display this with my other Joker downstairs in the horror room. He's actually displayed with all my DVDs and Blu-rays and stuff, so. Another thing that I got is this awesome Dark Knight Joker poster. I actually picked this up at a local store near me. They sell video games and collectibles and all sorts of nerd stuff, and this thing is absolutely massive, and it was pretty cheap. I think this thing was like $12, so I'm definitely going to get this framed and get it hung up in my regular room, which I'm actually in right now, because there is no chance in hell this thing would fit in the horror room, considering how cluttered it is in there, how much stuff I got, plus the walls too. There's no way. So yeah, I'm probably going to hang this above my bed, get it framed, and I can't wait. The next item that I got over here is this Ultimate Guide to Scream magazine. I'm not sure if I have shown you guys this magazine or not. To be honest, that's why I wanted to feature it in this video. But guys, if you guys don't have this magazine, I highly recommend getting it, especially if you were a huge Scream fan. It covers like every single Scream movie in great detail. It talks about behind the scenes. It touches on like Wes Craven's life and legacy and everything like that. I haven't read the whole thing, but I am going to get around to it soon. So I'll just kind of breeze through the pictures so you guys could get a better look. So yeah, really cool stuff. So I think it talks about like Scream 5, and then it kind of goes backwards in the series. There's also like a lot of pictures in here that I like haven't seen, even on Google and stuff, or like articles online. So I really highly recommend getting this, guys. It's a really good magazine. And plus, these are becoming rare, I believe, because, you know, these were like a limited time thing after. I'm not sure if this was released before Scream 6 or after Scream 5. I really don't know. Sometime in between that, I'm sure. But yeah, really cool stuff. It even touches on like the Halloween movies. Oh, look at that image of that. Fantastic. It looks just like mine in the horror room. Really cool. But yeah, as I was saying, it also touches on A Nightmare on Elm Street, Friday the 13th, like briefly too. So yeah, and again, it goes into like every movie. Really cool. So you guys get the idea. Definitely recommend this magazine. Last but not least, this is a little something that my sister got me for my birthday, I think last year. I just never shown it on camera. It's these cool little Chucky decals. I might put these on my PS4 or my computer or something like that, or maybe even the back of my car. I'm not sure. We'll see. But yeah, these are pretty cool. Yeah, not much to say. So you got an image of Chucky from Child's Play 2, Bride of Chucky, and Bride of Chucky again. So yeah, I really like this. So guys, that's going to be a wrap on today's video. I really hope you all enjoyed. Let me know what you guys think of all my scores in the comment section below. And I can't wait to make some new horror related videos this October. I know I'm a little late to the party, but better late than never, and I really can't wait to get to it soon. Also got a ton of ideas regarding horror movie reviews that I want to get around to, and so much more. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Make sure to hit that notification bell, and I will see you later with some more videos.